Here's a bit of a developing story that I'd like to share. So Chinese stocks are deeply in the red again. If you look at the geographical map here, BABA down more than 4%, JD almost 8%, NIO almost 4% in the moment that I'm recording it. And what is the news here? Why is China selling off more than other stocks, it seems? Well, there seems to be a new story around the US basically saying that the speculation of Chinese stocks listing deal is premature, and supposedly this news comes from the PCAOB directly, so the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board, and is saying that it's unclear if Beijing authorities will ultimately permit US inspectors to fully review the audit papers of companies. And basically saying like, well, it's too early to say whether or not there will be a deal. The US won't make any compromises in terms of what data needs to be granted and things like that. However, I don't have full access to this because I don't have this Bloomberg tax account here. But anyways, that might be the reason. It got actually dropped right at the point when the market opened. So perfect timing, almost too perfect, one would say. And of course, this will pop up at all of the Bloomberg tickers. So yeah, this news is spreading and saying that the US signals a hard line on delistings. And interestingly, of course, I found out that this was by Ben Bain, and this guy is also on Twitter. And so I mentioned this to my followers on Twitter. Basically, this guy also has published his US number, so you can reach him by calls, text, WhatsApp, Signal, and so on. And Brendan Ahan, who is the CIO responsible for 6 billion of client assets in China and emerging markets for Crane shares, he did do that. He reached out to him. He was told this statement is a Bloomberg exclusive, thus nothing on the PCAOB website, so nothing official, kind of a information that Bloomberg only has. And he's going on and says market reaction is typical. First time US side publicly acknowledges resolution talks are occurring. And then he goes on with some interesting points here, mentioning the Chinese side, saying sticking point per China release are state secrets and sensitive personal data, and the latter is a non-issue. Remove the state-owned enterprise ADRs, former goes away. And so China side indicated Alibaba, JD, etc. should prepare for audit reviews. And so his take is actually that those kind of private companies and let's say those concept stocks like NIO and so on, maybe those companies that we rather tend to invest in, not so much the state-owned enterprises, let's say some infrastructure companies, mobile companies, those kind of companies. They will have a much harder time to actually open their books because they are usually considering some stuff state secrets. The private companies, that's Brendan's take here, rather won't have this kind of an issue. So anyways, this might be the reason why we're selling off right now. However, it's not really only Chinese stocks. If I look here at Cloudflare, a US-based growth company, it's also down almost 5%. ARC is also going down. So it might be just a breather right now, like taking some profits from this recent rally, who knows, but it may also be just another start of a of another decline here to lower lows, who knows. But certainly the news here for those Chinese stocks wasn't positive, perfectly timed for the market open. We'll see how this story is developing. It seems like the US is playing really tough here, and we'll see whether or not they can find an agreement. Anyways, just wanted to share my insights here. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.